What's up? Oakley450 back, and let me start off by saying a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody that's subscribed and watching my channel so far. If you hadn't subscribed so far, be sure to click that subscribe button down below. A lot of great things coming up in the future, and a lot of new shoes coming out. I've already got like 2 or 3 that's on the way right now, including the Skechers Razor Free and the new Adidas Ultraboost 2019. That is on the way also, and I'll be doing a first run in those coming in the upcoming weeks. Also, I'll be doing the Pegasus 35 Shield, so keep an eye out for those 2 things. If you're interested in any of those shoe reviews, first runs or 100-mile reviews, make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on that. Today, Kristen is going to be my little helper elf. I have been requested to do a holiday gift guide, and I'm calling this one a last-minute holiday gift guide because I didn't really plan on doing a holiday gift guide this year. I was just going to go straight into next year, what was the plans for the channel, but I had a request for some, what would I like to see in my stocking or as a gift for somebody that is a runner, or somebody that is, you're just looking for something for yourself, and maybe you'll see something here that I've got that might interest you for yourself or a gift for somebody else. Alright, starting off, what do we got up first, Kristen?
We have the Nike Breathe Rise 365 shirt.
Alright, what do we got? Alright. I found this one at the Nike outlet, and that's what these first 2 products are going to be from. And this is the Nike Breathe 365 Rise shirt. All right, this is definitely going to be one of my summer shirts I'll be running in. Really, really porous material. And also another thing about this shirt that I like is that it has its reflective accents on the shoulders and on the back, and any of the Nike logos on it are reflective, as always with any of the Nike products. Really good quality product. And what did that retail for, Kristen?
It went for $13.99.
$13.99. So if you have a Nike outlet around close to you, make sure you stop by, check this out. This is actually a really good quality shirt. If you're looking for somebody, and you will not mess up by getting one of these for $13.99. All right, what we got up next?
Next we have the Nike Run Tights and.
So what is it now? Nike the Run Tights. All right. Wintertime weather and all. Always, I'll be usually wearing some tights. Most of the time I'll wear these underneath some shorts. Or if I'm running by myself somewhere else, I'll wear these underneath some pants if it gets really, really cold conditions. I found these down at the Nike outlet also. And one of the things I like about these is they actually have a small pocket on the hip to be able to store any kind of keys or any kind of smaller items in there. It's not big enough of a pocket for like a cell phone, but it's good enough to hold anything like, you know, your keys or an ID or some money if you need to carry something like that. And also another feature of these tights that I like is the zip up that's down the ankle. And it actually has where it makes it easier to get on, get your foot in, being able to zip it down afterwards, and not have to try to stretch it over your foot like some tights that I have had before. So that one was also at the Nike outlet for how much?
It went for the Nike outlet at $17.49.
$17.49. So that's also another great gift to look at for yourself or someone else in your life. All right, what we got coming up next? All right, this is a bunch of these. All right, what is it?
Next we have the Goos and the Gels.
All right, Goos and Gels. All right, this upcoming year, I'm actually going to make this upcoming year, I'm focusing on probably going into marathons this year. I haven't ran one since when I was in the Army and I lived up in Washington when I ran the Tacoma Marathon. I really enjoyed that running that marathon experience, but the time that it takes and the discipline and training, it takes a lot of focus personally for me to be able to train up for any kind of marathon. Half marathon's not as bad. I can usually hit that mileage no problem. But since I'm going to be going into marathon training this year, this is another great gift idea, is Goos. Any kind of Goos, and this is actually the one from Honey Stinger. I haven't ever tried these. So this one's actually going to be a new one for me that I'm wanting to try out. And another one I haven't tried out is the one from Morton. Martin? I don't know how to pronounce that, but I've heard really, really good things about these. So these are ones I'm actually wanting to try out. Really looking forward to that. And finally we have ones from Goo. And I use these all the time. These are some of the ones that, it's a mixed bag with these. You're either going to get one that has a really good flavor and you're going to like it, and there's just some of these that just do not taste good at all. So get an assortment of these, and that way they can just try different things. Try different fueling options coming up into any kind of races that any of your runner family might have coming up. So that's another great gift idea. And I got these from Fleet Feet down in Murfreesboro. So if you have a Fleet Feet store around you close, be sure to check these out. And these retail for what was those?
For $1.50 to $4.
All right, so $1.50 to $4. That's a really nice, cheap gift that you can go over there and get an assortment of flavors and anything like that. Perfect little stocking stuffer on those. All right, what we got coming up next?
I can't really pronounce this one, but it's Blago Socks.
Yeah, that sounded good enough. Close enough for me. All right, Blago Socks. All right, I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that one right. Excuse our southern accent. But anyway, Blago, an amazing company. Anytime I go and I buy new socks, and usually I'll buy them in about 3 to 4 pairs at a time, I'll always keep one pair set back for an upcoming race because I love having a race and a fresh pair of socks. I know you usually don't try out new equipment or do any kind of new gear on race day. Other than socks, I have to have a brand new fresh pair of socks any kind of big races, especially like anything like half marathons, 10Ks, longer races. Fresh pair of socks just feels great on race day. These made by Blago. The one of the things I like about them is they're one of the low no-show type socks, and they have the little padded heel. So any of this, some shoes I run in, they actually have not like sweatback collars like a lot of shoes have gone to lately that I'm seeing. But it actually has a little bit more cushion in the heel. Plus, they actually have quite a bit of cushioning in the sole of the sock. Blago offers different kinds of socks, from the no-show to the low-cut to the crew socks, and they offer them in different thicknesses all too. This is one that you might like to try if you have somebody that's a runner in your life that you know that they haven't tried these socks, or if you know they do try these socks. It's going to be an easy one that would be really happy to get these. These and Features is a really good sock that I wear all the time. So that is by Blago. And these retailed for $13 down at Fleet Feet in Murfreesboro. So make sure to go down there and check them out. And that is a really great store. What do you got coming up next?
The Blago socks are $13.
They were $13? Yes. Yeah, I got that. All right.
Next we have the Amphipod.
Amphipod. All right. Amphipod Belt. All right. I use another Amphipod that I used, and actually used this one for my past half marathon that I ran. And I picked this one up because I found this, and it's different than the one I've got. The one I've got actually makes it where you can actually hook a different kind of accessories around the belt. This one is more of just a belt that has a snap enclosure, and plus it is stretchy. So it makes it where it's an adjustable fit, and you can actually snug it down a little bit tighter. It has a zippered pocket on it, and along the top of the zipper, it actually has a reflective little stripe down the top of it, and you can see that it expands out quite a bit. So it gives you plenty of space, and it says that it can fit anything from it's great for phones, music, fuel, ultralight, and minimalist. So you can fit anything all the way up to and it says snack bars, goos, keys, phones. So it can fit a lot of stuff in this little bitty pocket and all. So if you're one of the people that likes to be able to run and carry a phone with you, this is really definitely one to be able to check out, to keep all your fueling options in there, and plus keep it snug from keeping everything bouncing around on your belt. I probably will not use this belt for my half marathon, but I'll probably use it for some of my runs coming up to it and all. I'm looking for more of a belt that has more of a holster water bottle system on the front of it for running the marathon. But this is another great belt from Amphipod that you can get at Fleet Feet for how much?
$20.
$20. So that's another nice affordable gift that doesn't require any kind of having to know what size the person that you're buying for is. So be sure to check that one out. $20 for the Amphipod fuel belt. What we got next?
The stick.
The stick. All right. Now this one actually, I picked this up from Fleet Feet Murfreesboro, and I picked this one up like years ago. This has been like 7 or 8 years ago. But when I was down there the other day, I saw these were still here. This is actually something that stays in my gear bags at all times. No matter where I'm at, this is in my gear bag. Any kind of races I'm going to, any kind of training. When I leave the house in the morning, if I throw my change of clothes in there and the stick, it always goes with me. It's great for being able to rub out your legs before a run. It's great for after a run, being able to massage your legs a little bit. And it doesn't have to even be used just for legs. It's great for just using it on your back of your neck, for your back, arms. There's all kinds of videos on YouTube to check out to be able to, if you have any kind of soreness, this is a really great little tool to keep with you at all times. And I know there's different ones that are cheaper and more affordable or anything like that from different places like Walmart, Fleet Feet. But I really like this one just because of the flex and the stiffness of it, and the hard surface of the rollers makes it where you can actually get a really good deep tissue massage. So be sure to check this one out. This is a stick, and it retails for what?
$30.
$30. So make sure you check out the stick if that's another thing. That's another gift that you can go and fit any runner in your life without having to know a size that you're shopping for that runner. All right. And finally, what do we got?
The Craft Hybrid Weather Glove.
All right, hybrid weather glove. Like I said earlier with the tights, it is getting cold out there. And where we live in Tennessee, I hate the cold. I do not enjoy the cold running at all. My treadmill died like a month or two ago, so I don't really have an option. The closest gym to us is about 20 to 30-minute drive away. So most of the time I will actually go out and I'll run in the cold before I'll have to go and sit in the gym. I'm not a big fan of a treadmill. I would rather be out running in the cold, seeing the environment, just enjoying nature. This is a great glove, and the reasons that I really like this one from Craft is that most knit gloves that you wear, they keep your hands warm, but then if you have any kind of touchscreen device with you, for the people that use any kind of like phones while you're running, or if you're using any of the newer touchscreen like watches or anything like that, you're not able to actually touch your watch because you have to take your glove off to be able to any kind of manipulation of your watch to change any kind of features and stuff like that. This one actually has something that's called the E-Touch embroidery, and it is on the thumb and the forefinger of these gloves, and it makes it where you can actually be able to use your touchscreen device without having to take your glove off, get your hand cold, and then put your glove back on. You can just go ahead and use your watches, your phones, or anything like that. Another great thing about this is it has any kind of rubber gripping on it. So if you're running and you grab like any kind of water bottle or something like that, it has some rubber gripping on the palm and the fingers of the gloves to make it where it doesn't slide away. And finally, another great feature of this glove that I like is tucked away in the back of this glove, it has this like mitten cover, and it is wind and water resistant. So if you're running and all of a sudden your hands get a little bit colder, it has they're calling it that's why they call it a hybrid glove, is because you can pull that little mitten out and all of a sudden you have wind and waterproof protection. So if it starts raining, you're going to be able to keep your fingers and all dry other than your little thumb. So that is another great feature about this glove. So this is another thing that you might want to check out down at Fleet Feet. And these retail for what, Kristen?
$35.
All right, $35. So that is our most expensive gift on the list today. Be sure that you check these out. Go to these stores. I tried finding some of these on Amazon, and I found some of them, but they were varying prices. So if you want the prices that I have listed today, make sure you go down and check out Fleet Feet or check out the Nike outlet. They have great things on affordable things coming in daily, and you never know what you're going to find when you go down there. That's why I stop by at least once a month or every other month and try to see what I pick up down there. That is it for our last minute holiday gift guide. So let me know in the comments below if there's something that you know that should have been on this list, or something you would love to see that is affordable, that you would recommend for other kind of runners, or something you would like to see for yourself. That is it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for continued support.